Ladies and gentlemen, you know me as the American that loves British content. My job is to shine a spotlight on creators that maybe you wouldn't see if you're stuck in this American zeitgeist. And I have found many creators I love. The creator that I am looking at today is a friend of Calix and Calfreezy, got famous playing Fortnite and FIFA, and is now doing challenge-style videos. I most recently saw them in the back row at the Roast of Sidemen 2. It is none other than The Burnt Chip, and I will be watching my first burnt chip video, living off £1 in the world's cheapest country.
Francs, Deutschmark, Lira, and Shillings all had their place in time, but don't quite compare.
I love high production value intros. Let's go.
The Great British Pound.
A currency so amazing, they named one of the great wonders of the world after it.
Poundland. That's what they called my dorm room in college.
And is the equivalent to $1.23, or 400 rupees in
Karachi, Pakistan.
Oh.
According to the Worldwide Cost of Living Index, it is one of the cheapest places on our planet. And it became pretty obvious we were a long way from home.
How much is the rent here?
Yeah, that's £50 a month, yeah.
Wow.
£50 a month.
You cross the roads here, you just go. And hope
You
no
just
one
go?
hits you.
I am gonna say this 500 times in every video I watch from now until the end of time. I recently went to Japan, and one of my favorite things about Japan as an anxious rule follower is that everything is so scripted, curated, and polite. They say that British people love cues, but no one loves cues and other cultural rules more than the Japanese, and I would live there for sure, 1,000,000,000%. I love Japan. I don't know if I could live in Pakistan because I'd be too scared. I couldn't cross the street. I couldn't do it.
Now, the crazy thing is, these street snacks cost us a total of 25 rupees, which was the equivalent to 5 pence.
I like it.
Wow.
Karachi is located in the south of Pakistan and is in fact the second most populated city on the planet. And as we draw further into the city,
Wait, really?
tuk-tuk costs us 75 rupees, which is only like 10 pence. The same distance in a London Uber, however, costs around £8, which is over 50 times more expensive.
I was in Yuma, Arizona this past weekend, which is my hometown, and I was astounded by the cost of food in a relatively shitty city in a developed country, the United States, compared to almost anywhere else in the world. Why is it so expensive? It doesn't make any sense to me. Don't we farm here in the US? Isn't that like our thing? Aren't we famously like redneck farmers?
Everyone was so interested in what we were doing and so excited to recommend their favorite things for us.
Does that say
Everyone
this is a drug?
was so
Whoops. Let's go. He's a bad boy. Oh, he's just gonna fucking gullet it.
For us to do. It was actually fascinating.
What a hero.
To talk. In the interest of saving our budget, we opted to take the bus instead of a tuk-tuk.
Man, the tuk-tuk was like 5 cents, and they're gonna save it by going on the bus?
But the buses don't actually say where they're going. You just gotta kind of wing it. Can't buy there, mate.
What? There's no way you gotta kind of wing it. What's the guide for?
So the biryani that we have right here is like chicken, potato, and rice.
Believe it or
wow.
not, the biryani and the drink only set us back by 25 pence.
I
That's
have this
insane.
back. It is a hard adjustment here. It's a culture shock. People are just everywhere. Cars are everywhere. I don't
Man,
even know if this...
British YouTuber in the middle of the street in Pakistan talking about culture shock with his McDonald's hat cocked sideways is the funniest thing in the world to me.
I think I'm about to go on a camel ride. I don't know how I feel
Ooh,
about
goated.
it. Oh, you didn't tell me it was this high. You're a good boy.
I caught up with some of the locals I had befriended on my ride, who insisted I tried balloon shooting.
Messed.
Although yes, some disagreed with my methods. With the sun setting over a beautiful Karachi, it was time to head back downtown for some dinner. At night time, this road turns into a vibrant food market, with thousands flocking.
Damn, that looks comfy. Dude, you get the yakitori, you get the skewers, and you hang out on the platforms?
Now our £1 budget may finally be
sea
spent,
kebab?
but our biggest purchase was still yet to come. However, for now, the night was still young.
Welcome to Bounce Road, Pakistan, Karachi. I am Jamal Shah.
Oh. Come, guys.
Raise the roof, baby.
Out of budget and functional shoes, we headed back to the hotel, where an exciting proposition was presented. Now this was the Rolls Royce of donkeys, the equestrian
Look at his
message.
orange
And during
mohawk.
the viewing, we met another friend of ours who was an expert in this field.
Saying this one might be the one for me. We're about to enter negotiations.
Gotta check
Our
the
friends
tea.
here have just offered us some tea.
How much do we think a donkey's gonna cost? Based on how much food costs? I mean, we're talking like 5 pounds?
And after what seemed like hours of deliberation between the owner and our expert, we finally had ourselves a deal.
Deal's over the line, 60,000.
Pakistani rupees or 180 British pounds. An absolute steal. The
180
proud
pounds?
owners of this donkey.
Come on, boy. Another day, another donkey.
Oz had told us about his friend whose donkey had recently passed away.
Oh, he's
from
gonna give
old
the donkey.
age.
So Oz told us you are in need of a donkey, my friend, so for you. Please.
That's very
Take
nice
him.
of him.
It was time to celebrate with everyone that helped with the deal of the century. And what better way than a good old brew?
He's a big fan of Mia Khalifa, he says.
There was a stark contrast between our day-to-day lives, whether that be in the traffic, the food, or even the wiring. But looking past that, it was clear to see that we're not so different after all.
What a weird ending. I loved it. I actually loved that video. Why did we have to end with the like, actually,
But looking past
we're
that,
all
it was
human.
clear to see
that
that
felt
we're not
so
different.
weird to me. That was actually sick. We can watch maybe one more burnt chip video. That was fun. I liked it. I survived a 24-hour YouTuber race, the most overpowered football ever. What do you think? Go-kart is good?
This is Buckmore Park, and it is the track which we will be spending the next 24 hours racing around.
So he's doing like a Le Mans, but
non-stop.
go-kart.
Today it was time for Chris to get on the track for qualifying, and it was crucial that Chris qualified in a good spot as it determines where we start the race. And he managed to get us into 15th place, right amongst the top of the rookie class.
Oh, it's amazing. That's literally second place. Let's go, Will.
You're starting from 15th. Do you think you
Yeah.
can make up any places?
I hope so.
And it was finally time for the race to start.
Down it goes and away we go for the 2022
Oh, it's so funny in front.
Bucknell Park 24 hours.
Okay, we've lost 2 positions right now. We're in 17th, but this is a 24-hour race. There is so long to go.
Oh, I want to do this so bad.
Everyone's trying to fuel, but there is only one fuel bay. So if you come in and somebody's already in there, then you have to wait even longer. And
Oh, wait. That's a scam. Wow, it seems like pit strategy actually could just win you the race then.
Look at Cal Freezy. Look at the steel in his eyes. He's ready for this. Away he.
The first time I did go-karting, like fast go-karting in the US, fast, it wasn't even that fast. I only did like, what, you do like 15 laps or something per go. And I came out and I was gripping the wheel so hard that I had major wrist pain. So the thought that like this could be your first time go-karting and you would do that long is terrifying to me.
Get me on the radio. Get me interviewed. I am a star.
So whilst Will was
Chip was in there last weekend. He's fingering a bird with his foot there. He's fingering one down there. He was towing one up there. Sorry.
Look, there's a pube.
What in the fuck is happening?
Bro, it is so tiring.
Despite dropping a few places, morale was high in Camp Senor Frogs. Things were going very well. Harry's go-kart experience was taking us a long way and the lap times looked phenomenal. Until out of nowhere, disaster struck.
No.
Black flag.
Oh, no.
No.
A black flag is going to cost you like 20 to 25 seconds. But this was something way worse.
And I then find out the front has been like, it's like fallen off and come up. I
Oh.
didn't even realize it had happened. This is the worst
mechanical
case
failure.
scenario. We lost 5 laps.
so we're actually going to go to last place.
Give us our 5 laps back
No.
right now.
That's tough.
It was time to turn our attention back to the task at hand. We didn't have time to mope about.
Line them up, baby.
Line 'em up.
That's what I'm talking about.
Buckmore Park, under the lights. Bez is racing in the dark. He's trying to cut down the time. There is a tension in the air right now. Can you feel that?
I feel it.
I hope I don't have to go out and they decide that I'm too slow, so they're gonna replace me with Chip.
The rain came out and you can see.
The rain's coming. We need to get out there. I need to start getting in some good times if I can. So I'm out next.
Here he comes.
I'll try my best.
You got this, buddy.
If there's one man I believe in, it's that crackhead.
And as the Senor Frogs began to set the fastest times of the race, other teams began to make mistakes.
Chip has just set the fastest lap so far. On shot tyres. On shot, yeah.
In the rain? He's a beast.
Pull out.
Yeah.
Bang, bang.
So I came up the track to very high. I raced through the early hours of the morning for what seemed like eternity until the sun rose over a grateful Buckmore Park.
Chippo Crimes has played an absolute blinder. He chopped down a 30-second gap, made it back. We're now 15th overall. 6th in class. He just unlapped himself against the number 6.
Wait, 15th overall, but 6th in class? That means they're ahead of some pro teams? Oh, he's tired. He's tired, boy. He's EP.
The second you get the helmet on, life just gets a lot better.
This is a bit of guerrilla warfare tactics against the people who are ahead of us. This is fine. This is legal. Not legal. Not legal. Not legal.
21, your tires are
Clapping
gone.
quick.
Get up.
Okay.
I'm gonna elbow drop you in a minute if you don't get up.
Come on, Chip.
I'm up. This is my little den. Do you like it?
The sun had risen and it was time for Chip's final stint. I have never seen someone look like they were on their last breath.
See a pill in his hand.
So I went to the toilet and quickly dealt with the press.
Damn, not eating, driving 2 stints, waking up early off 3 hours of sleep, cracking a Red Bull. I feel like I would throw up in the car.
1 stint left. We were a black flag away from being in podium contention.
We was about a lap.
There's so many qualifiers. With 1 stint left, we were a black flag away from maybe being in contention for the podium.
My heart is beating so fast.
Yeah, it's because you took a caffeine pill with some Red Bull.
It all comes down to this.
It's Chippo Crimes up next, who's our golden boy. So hopefully that car blows up or something, and then we can.
That's what we always hope for.
We've got 7 minutes left, and Chip still might be at the point. You never know.
We have a personal best. It is Chip. It's the Senior Frogs. He is the fastest frog once again, and on battered tyres.
And now he's trying to challenge away with Formula None.
Chip throws it down the inside again, side by side. He's going to have the inside line.
Gets it.
Number 1.
Beautiful. What a move.
Senior Frogs, 4th place in class then. What a fun...
No! 4th place?
Yeah, but if we get our laps back, we would have smoked those bums.
And it was honestly, the man fell onto the bank at the end in a very sorry state, but my God, were we proud of it.
We qualified 15th, we finished 14th, we gained 1 spot
Hey,
Results
1
didn't
spot
matter.
in 24
Spirits were
hours.
high.
This is not the end of Senior Frogs.
That was a great video. And that was Bert Chip. And he was actually a goated driver. I thought Harry was going to be the ringer, but he did fantastic.